notice, and I'm fired up.
Is that the NFC South fan coming in out of you, the little Saints
That's
fan?
probably right, yeah, that's probably right. Saints and Falcons had some battles back in the day, even with Sarkisian and the Falcons.
Arch, how's your background prepared you for all this?
It's been good. I got a good group of friends and a good family to keep me honest and tell me the truth. And just excited for the year.
Arch, you've had 2 starts, but you've also was playing a little bit yet last year. But what gives you the confidence that you're ready to lead this team this season?
Yeah, we got a good group around me. I think our defense is really good. Got a good line. We got some good skill players. So I'm going to rely on them and try to make it happen.
We've seen you out and about, a lot of your teammates and stuff this summer. How do you think your leadership has grown in the last 6 months?
Yeah, I think now you kind of get to lead the whole group, spend time with the defense, the O-line. More so last year, I was more, taking notes from Quinn, seeing how he did it, and trying to find my role. But now I can kind of take full gauge and, try to spend as much time as I can in the offseason with everyone.
What's the biggest thing you've learned in the 6 months about how to lead?
I think you got to walk the walk first. I think, as much as it wasn't always fun sitting those 2 years, I think I got a lot of respect for my teammates now. When I come out of it from a place of love, not just being a turd.
Speaking of coming to Atlanta, what does it mean to you to be able to come here and represent the University of Texas after being on campus and being basically for a few years now? You're the guy in charge, and so you represent the school.
Obviously, I learned so much from Quinn. He handled the media better than anyone. It was probably a pain having me as the backup, but learned a lot from him. And anytime you can represent the University of Texas, such a traditional program, it's a blessing.
Your uncle said speed thing skipped a generation. How does that help you in your game and what you can do throwing around?
Well, I think my dad was pretty fast. I knew my mom was fast, so I think I got it from them. Maybe just didn't get to Eli and Peyton, but they got a lot better. I'll tell you that.
Do you think they'll have a design run for you every game?
I don't know. That's really not a question for me, but if they do, I'm ready to do it. I did a little bit last year.
Arch, a lot of times, you get a runway, to start the season. You start on the road at Ohio State. Talk about that kind of being your first game, to start the 2025 season.
Yeah. We're opening with the champs, so it's going to be a fun one. I think I learned a lot from Quinn. He was damn good on the road, so I'm going to text him some of his advice and go from there. We're fired up. Ohio State's a really good team, so it's going to be a good challenge.
How much of it leaned into that loss this offseason as like a motivational type of knowing that's who you're starting with?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you lose a game, that helps when you get to play the game. They have a new OC and a new DC, so it's going to be interesting. But, they got a bunch of the same players, Caleb Downs, Jeremiah Smith, so it'll be a fun one.
What have you done this summer to kind of maybe take a step back from being the quarterback of Texas, maybe enjoy life? This is a young college student. I see some of your families overseas hunting or scouting.
Yeah, they went to Africa. I actually went to San Diego with my 3 best friends from high school. We had a good time. Went to a Padres game, played some golf, hit the town. It was fun. It was good to kind of get away from everything. I think balance is key, and continue to have that in the season. So that's a big thing for me.
Arch, are you intentional to make sure everyone knows you're just one of the guys? Like, forget the name on the back or your family. Like, do you intentionally want to make sure, like, hey guys, I'm just a normal person, just like all you guys?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, I really am. I live with 5 other guys on the team. We have a good time. It's nice being on the same schedule as them, and a lot of our memories are going to be a hard run in the locker room or hanging at home, not a bunch of games. So it's been fun, and I've really enjoyed it.
There are not a lot of players with your group said, okay, I'm fine sitting for 2 years and then being a starter my 3rd year. Why is that okay for you?
I mean, I'm not going to lie, it was pretty tough. Obviously, the competitor in me always wants to play and be on the field and help my team out, but looking back, it's definitely helped me grow as a person and a player. I'm blessed for that.
Arch, I asked Coach Sark, why do you pick you and Anthony and Howard to be ambassadors of the University of Texas? Come here and represent them. What does it mean to you to be the ambassador?
Yeah, it's an honor and a privilege, and I'm not going to take it for granted. Anytime you can represent the University of Texas, such a historical program, it's a true honor, and I'm really excited.
I know there were a couple moments in the first 2 years where you probably realized like what the way people view you, student ID thing blows up immediately, that kind of stuff. Has there been a moment that you look back on now and that? Yeah, that was it. Like that was the one when I realized the position I'm in and how people see me, how people view me.
Yeah, it was kind of frustrating because I hadn't done anything. I was taking pictures of people going to class, so I'd always call my mom, like pretend like I was on the phone going to class. That was kind of the first time I was like, wow, this is different from a 2A high school. Just no one cares about me.
Who do you live with?
I live with Colton Vosick, Rhett Anderson, Will Randall, Harvey Livingston, and Bryce Chambers.
Nice.
It's a good group.
Arch, as a leader of this team, so Arch, you guys are tired of being close, getting semifinals 2 years in a row. How do you kind of feel that as a leader in this team that there's that hunger that he was talking about?
Yeah, we got a young and hungry group, and I think we're really close. With about 95% of the team, I can go out and talk about crap without it being a fight. So it's been fun, and we're a close team, and we want to get over the hump.
Just 5% that will fight back.
Probably some D linemen. I'm careful with what I say with DJ Campbell. He'll get after you.
Arch, in Louisiana, you mentioned Jack injuries as maybe a guy folks don't know yet.
Yeah.
They will by the end of the season. What makes him special, and I mean, what are your first initial thoughts after a few throwing sessions?
Yeah, I mean, he's only been here for a handful of weeks, and he's already one of the leaders in the team. He's a really hard worker. Always asking me to watch extra film, go over the installs. So whenever you get a guy like that, you're just pumped, especially as a quarterback. Some guy wants to do the extra work as much as you. It's fun.
Did you have a concussion against Ohio State?
What?
Did you have a concussion against Ohio State?
No. Number 8 hit me pretty hard, but
Yeah.
no concussion.
Arch, what's your relationship like with Wingo on and off the field?
Wingo's my dog. He's the man. Y'all would all love Wingo. He's just a great guy and a great player. We threw yesterday, so yeah, he looks good. He's running fast.
Along the lines of CJ's question, last year it was mostly Quinn who had to get tight with Golden, get tight with Vaughn. You had to, but he was a starter. This year you're the starter. You have to get tight with Mosey and Andrews. How's that process going now that it's your job to do that? You're the primary guy.
So yeah, I don't really treat it like I have to. I mean, these are really good guys and I'm friends with. Once you spend every day together, you naturally get tight. So Emmett's a good player, and so is Jack. And we're fired up that they chose to come play for us.
With Parker as your
That
roommate,
easy to be on the bench for 2 years. How did you process it? Vent to mom and dad a little bit, or what was your how'd you deal with it?
It's funny because I played every year in high school. I don't know if that's a flex or not. We were 2A, but and then freshman year was tough because I didn't deserve to play, but I wasn't used to not playing. So I would Paul Chris was on our staff, and I always go in his office. We'd watch film, and it was like an hour of watching film and an hour of me venting. So I'm always grateful for him. I still keep in touch with him. He's a great guy.
What was his advice for you when you were venting?
He's just such a good, patient guy. He was just like, stay patient, man, keep working. It was funny. I wanted to like get competitive, so I'd go like, don't tell anyone this. Sorry, guys. I'd always like pick up basketball with my roommate just to like get the competitive feel back my freshman year.